Welcome back to News here on the Rise News. Gymnastics as a sport does not ring a bell among sporting events that titillate Nigerians, not in the least anywhere near the stratospheric heights of football or athletics or even boxing. But it is one of the events a Nigerian competed at the ongoing Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. His name is Uche Eke, a gold medalist during the African Games 2 years ago, but now left to reflect on what would have been after falling short at the Olympiad. Now he joins us for a brief chat. I want to say, first of all, Uche, welcome to Newsday, and more importantly, I will say congratulations.
Thank you so much, and thanks.
Now, okay, let's get it started from that particular point for you, because some of the pictures that were circulating on social media showed a very, very happy Uche Eke in Tokyo, Japan. Talk to us about that experience of being an Olympian.
It's crazy. Like, I'm an Olympian now. I can walk around and say all that I put in was for a reason. I want huge happiness, motivation, and sacrifices I had, like, given up for to reach my goal. And I could see about all the support I've been getting from Nigeria. Everyone is telling me that they're so happy that, like, they're happy for me to do this because now they believe in them and themselves and their own capabilities of chasing their own dreams. And that's all I want to do. You can do it.
All right. How was it like for you? Did the event meet up to your expectation? Because I know you've been dreaming about this for years. It's been over close to 2 decades in the making for you. Talk to me. How was it like being in the arena, in the ring, in that moment of truth for you?
Oof. When I first walked in, all the cameras were everywhere. I was like, oh my, oh my, oh my. Like, this is real. Like, but then I started thinking, like, wow, I wish I could see, like, my mom, my dad, my brother, like, and all my friends, like, in the stands, you know. So that, like, kind of, like, made me real. Just like a normal day. Like, no matter the size of the competition, you must treat it like a normal day. To be honest, like, I didn't have the best competition at all, nowhere near my best, due to some, like, difficulties, but I had fun, and I did learn a lot. I turned all of my, like, all the bad gymnastics, like, that I did, I learned from it. Like, so I will make sure it won't happen again. I know how to avoid stuff now. I will know, like, if I'm put in a certain situation that I was put in, I will know now that that's possible and how to prevent it from happening. So,
all right, Uche, I would like to find out from you. Talk to me about the fact that we see other contingents from other countries coming in their numbers, China, the USA, and the rest of them. The fact that you are just the one-man army, did it in any way intimidate you, or did it in any way affect your performance on the day?
I wouldn't say that it intimidated me, although I can understand why. If anything, you know, if anything, I would say it would make me feel alone. But at the end of the day, like, yes, there's a medal, also an individual medal, and at the end of the day, everyone is competing for themselves, whether or not you're competing for yourself. Like, you yourself will be the one wearing that medal. And so I realized that, and like, competed with my teammates back at school. One of us could win, you know, so we were all competing against each other. So what I was missing, I would say, was I wasn't able to, like, you know, joke around with my friends and stuff because it was just me. So I had no one to, like, play around with, and as far as that.
Okay, Uche, I know you say you are competing for yourself, but make no mistake, if you'd won a medal, we would have claimed it for Nigeria. But I just want to ask, you know, in the light of the fact that many have said that this Olympics has been completely different to any other Olympics because of the pandemic, what would you have done differently in terms of preparation, seeing what you've seen, having come to the Olympics and having had the experience you've had?
I will trust all the concerns and follow my instincts. If I have like any issues or feel right, I will make it more apparent rather than trying to deal with it. That makes sense.
No, it does. It does. I think maybe you're saying, you know, if you had another opportunity, you would speak out about things that you didn't feel so comfortable about. Did I get you right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Uche, let's get to hear from you because we know that, I don't know, is this your final Olympic or are you looking forward to Paris 2024? We know that you had to wait 5 years for this, but you don't have to wait that long because it's just 3 years to the next Olympic. Talk to us about your aspirations going forward.
You made a great point. Have to wait a long time around is already into a year of 4 years to Olympics. So it's only 3 more years from now, and I know for sure that I want to do World Championships in October as well as Commonwealth Games. So my only issue is I have finished school. I graduated my and now, since I don't have access to my school's facilities, I need a place to train for this time being, for this period. And I'm essentially a grown man now. Like, I'm not staying like with my parents and stuff. I'm on my own now. So if I have to find a gym, I'd have to spend my own money and figure out how like I can train. So I'm over here trying to see if I can get a sponsorship or some type of support to like fund my training. Otherwise, I'd have to resort to getting a job and paying for my own training, which, like I said, like I will be willing to do that because I really love the sport. Like I'm doing it for Nigeria, but I'm doing it for myself. I realize that doing it for Nigeria, like it's a big motivator. Like all the stuff that people are reaching out to me saying that like they're happy that I like was able to do this makes them feel like they're able to do stuff too. So I want to keep pushing that out even if I have to work extra hard. So
okay. Uche, just to get your take, because we weren't there physically, you had that opportunity to be there. What was the opening ceremony like, being there in person? How did it feel?
Honestly, it was kind of weird.
Without the fans, I'm sure.
Yeah, like we walked in and it was really huge. And I remember I was like running and jumping, and then I look around and there's like literally no one there. but it was so big, and it was still cool, but it was just a bunch of many cameras. And then I actually ran into my friend who was in there on a different team, and then he like jumped on me without me like noticing who it was, and I turned around, I'm like, oh my gosh, my friend. And we started taking pictures. So like that made it even better. So it was great. Something funny real quick about the ceremony. My friend told me to stay in the back because we would get more camera time in the back. Turns out they only showed the front. So that's why you guys didn't see me.
So that's something you'll do differently next time.
Next time, we don't know. All right, many thanks to you, Uche Eke. Wish you all the best. And once again, congratulations.